Hello, everyone. Welcome to the 17th lesson, I believe, for absolute beginners in web development. And today we're going to be talking about JavaScript methods. Okay, so without further ado, we're going to right click, hit new document on our desktop, empty document, type index.html. Now, if you're on a Windows or Mac machine and you're a first-time viewer, if you click the link in the description in this video, it will take you to the website on how to execute this process on a Windows or a Mac. But there we go. We have index.html. I'm going to right-click and open with my editor. Your editor will probably be something different, but I'm using gedit. We're going to start off with the bare bones of an HTML document. HTML, like we always do. And then we're going to go inside here and put our head tag, HEAD, and then, HEAD. And then we'll put in our body tag, BODY, just like so. And then we're going to go up in here and we're going to set a title for our document, title. And then inside the title, we are going to put what the name of the lesson is. So we'll say generate lucky numbers for the Powerball. And that's what we'll do. Actually, we're just going to generate the last number, the Powerball number. We're going to assume that everybody already has their lucky numbers. But this is how this is going to be executed. So let's set our paragraph element, and then we're going to name that element, give it an ID of foo, like we always do. And we'll go ahead and close that element. We'll open the next element, which would be a button. Okay. And then on click, we want to call a function. So the function that we're going to call is get lucky. Open and close parentheses. All right. Now let's go ahead and name this get lucky number. And let's close out that button, button. All right, now let's come down here and start writing our script. script, and inside that script, we're going to create a function, function, and the function we're going to create is this one here, get lucky. All right, so let's copy this, and I'm going to paste that right in there. And let's go over putting in the array again. First of all, we need to do the, let's do a var of x. And that var of x is going to be document.get element by ID. And then inside there, we are going to target the ID of foo. Okay, so we're targeting this ID right here of foo, and we're storing this document.get element ID so we can manipulate the DOM whenever a button is clicked. Okay. And so the next thing that we'll do is we're going to set an array in a variable, and let's call this array. Let's call this variable lucky, L-U-C-K-Y, and we're going to set that to an array. Now arrays start with square brackets like that. Okay, so inside here we're going to put a set of double quotes, and the first number, our first lucky number, is going to be 11. Okay, let's put a comma, another set of double quotes. Our second lucky number is going to be 25. Okay, let's put a comma, another set of double quotes. Let's see, our third lucky number will be 33, and then we'll do comma, double quotes, another lucky number of 42, and then finally a lucky number of 57. Okay, now I chose these numbers. You could go on and on here, but I chose these numbers because the Powerball consists of 5 numbers. 1 through 69 are the first 5 numbers, and the last number is the Powerball number, and it consists of a number between 1 to 26. But let me go ahead and we'll go ahead and put this array out into the DOM there. And so let's go ahead and say x dot inner HTML is going to equal lucky, L-U-C-K-Y. And let me go ahead and save that. And we'll load that into our browser here. And I'll bring it over here. And we'll say get lucky number. So there's our first lucky numbers. And then we're missing one more number on the end, which is the Powerball number. So we want to code that in there. So how are we going to do that? Well, we're going to use the math function. And you know, one more thing that I want to point out is a lot of times you'll see JavaScript programmers putting a method in here. It's called toString. So if you would want to do that, we would put dot to and then camel case string, and then you'll just open and close the parentheses like so. And let me go ahead and save that, and we'll load it up in the DOM here, and you'll see there is absolutely nothing different about it, but this was converted to an array to a string, okay, and it has to have the comma separated values in order to perform that. All right, so that's just one thing. We're not going to worry about it too much right now, but that's a method. This next method that we're going to be talking about, or actually a function, is a math function. And what this is going to do is help us generate that last number from 1 to 26. So we're going to go here and we're going to set another variable, var, and we're going to call this variable rand. And we're going to set it to a math function dot floor, okay? And we're going to put a set of parentheses in here, and we're going to call in another math function parameter, math.random, R-A-N-D-O-M, okay? And then we'll open and close that parentheses beside that function there, okay? Next, we're going to go outside and we're going to use the times symbol, okay? And our top number is going to be 26. In fact, we don't want that outside that, we want it inside there. So we're going to go inside because we're still in the math function right here. And so we want to go inside there and put our times 26, okay? And then we're going to go outside there and then plus 1, all right? So we're going to generate a random number times 26 plus 1. This is going to be the top number. This is going to be the bottom number, okay? So that's the way that random and floor function work together within JavaScript. Now, the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to call in the push function. And what the push function does is it adds to your existing array. It'll add another number on the end here. Okay, so we're going to come down here and we're going to push that over. And we're going to say lucky, L-U-C-K-Y, and then dot, and this is the function, P-U-S-H, or the method actually. And that method is going to be rand, R-A-N-D, okay? So we just added this math function to generate a number from 1 to 26, okay? And we targeted the variable of lucky, and we're going to push the rand variable on it. And then we're going to document.getElement by ID, which is foo. We're going to target the inner HTML up here, and we're going to push lucky once again to that. And let's go ahead and bring it up here. And so we got 11, 25, 33, 42, 57. But now whenever we click on the button, we see we get our random number. And just to show you it's a random number, we'll keep clicking the button. And you see that random number keeps going on, 1 through 26. Notice it never goes over 26 or below 1. Okay? You can click that as many times as you want. So you'll always get your Powerball number. All right? So that's it. That's how we can generate a lucky Powerball number using the push method and this mathematical function. This is Max with A1 Website Pro. I hope you liked the lesson. If you did, like, share, subscribe, and I will see you in the next video tutorial.